Welcome back, everybody. Hey, Chrissy, we don't have anybody holding on the line, so let me take a few minutes just to tell the listeners a little bit about what's going on with me, and that is that my youngest son, Jackson, he's 25, and he has been in South Korea teaching English in Seoul for the last 14 months, and he came home about 10 days ago, so it is so great and wonderful to have Jackson back in town, and he'll be here through Monday, and he hops in his car, and he's going to travel for another year. He earned money in South Korea, so he's going to travel for a year. Good for him. But it's been a whole lot of fun while Jackson's in town, and we've been eating a lot of different kinds of food that are just fun for him to eat. And last night we went to the Korea house so he could show us a traditional Korean dinner, and that involved sitting at a table with seven of us and barbecuing different kinds of meats and eating them. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was great food. And the best of all was to be able to experience that with Jackson showing us what it would be like if we were eating that together as a family in Seoul.
Yeah, so you would grill your meat right in the middle of the table, but then you have he ordered a lettuce wrap, so you put lettuce and different condiments on your meat on the piece of lettuce, and you kind of ball it up and you put it in your mouth together, and it was quite delicious.
It was very delicious, and again, for him to show us how to do it, what to order, exactly the way to do it, it was that was so wonderful and very delicious.
And he was speaking Korean to the servers in there, and they were very impressed.
They were very impressed.
Yeah, so they gave us some really special service and a little special dessert as well. And that was a Korea house. There's two Korea houses in Orlando. One's in Longwood, one's in Orlando by Colonial and Bennett. But just a fun way to eat a meal going in there. I recommend it to anybody. It was absolutely delicious.
And like you said, Tom, fun, meaning it really is about an experience. Mm-hmm. It's a food experience. So it's not just about, hey, you go eat a meal. It really is an experience. Mm-hmm. It was really fun.
So we've been knocking off some other things on our list of things to do while Jackson's in town in Orlando. We went to see the Magic play the Bucks last Monday, and thank you, WDBO, for our great, wonderful tickets. And my son Jackson has been in South Korea for 14 months, is a huge Magic fan. I mean, he's watching Magic on the internet over in Seoul, South Korea. He knows all about the players and the strategies and the pick and roll. I don't know much about sports, but it's fun to have him sit next to me, telling me about what's really going on. And the goal for him and his buddies was that the Magic win 35 games this season. They won 25 games last season. Well, guess what, folks? Last Monday night, Jackson and I at the Bucks game. It's their last home game of the season, and they win game number 35.
Yay!
That was so special.
It really special that he could be there, you could be there together for that really momentous occasion. And I say good for Jackson because he said, hey, ever since the Magic has been here, he has been a loyal follower through, good, bad. And the fact that, like you said, Tom, even being in Seoul, he has faithfully watched every game on his computer.
Yeah. So we've had some other fun meals while he's been here, and last night he did a slideshow for us, by the way. He showed us about probably 100 pictures that he's taken in his travels around Southeast Asia, each one of them very gorgeous and very beautiful, and he's got the travel bug. I'm happy for him, and I support him in what he's doing. He's supporting himself. That's important, number one, but I told both my boys, live it up, have fun, enjoy your life. You just got to make sure you land on your feet by the time you turn 30.
Yes.
And that's his goal. Hopefully he's going to be a lawyer.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. And in the meantime, him traveling and doing that, though, he's worked hard to be able to earn the money to do this.
Yeah.
So good for him and enjoy that. And certainly he is experiencing many different cultures and food and experiences all around the world.
So part of his road trip as he heads out of Orlando in his car is that he's going to travel across the United States. He will end up in L.A. with my older son, Tommy, and his wife, Carissa, and their two children, Desi and Mezzi, and they'll spend a few months in L.A. As part of his road trip, and then he'll travel to Mexico and Cuba and Nicaragua. He's got a whole big plan in place. So,
and I think what's really awesome too, Tom, is the fact that after he does that, then he will be back in the U.S. and his goal is to travel all places in the U.S. for this next year, which is really wonderful. He says, there's many, many places right here at home, and he's been all over the world, and we agree, many places here, so good for him.
So good luck, Jackson. We love you. It's been great seeing you. Have a safe trip. We'll see you back here in a few months. Hey, everybody, my name is Tom Olsen. The name of the show is Olsen on Law. You're listening to News 96.5.